you like your studies? Do you think education is important?
Yes, I think education is very important for people because it shows people to become more confident, more brave, and it can teach them how to protect themselves from the help of the helpful of the social.
What kind of school did you go when you were a child?
When I was a child, I go to a kindergarten school for a child at the same age. Because this school is teach the child to teach child the simple acting, simple simple action in daily life.
Is the education system in your country is good?
Yes, I think so. Because for my country, not some people have the good degree, at some competition, world competition, and they have been taught by the education system of my country, so that I think my country have the good education system.
This was you speaking part 2, and in speaking part 2, you will be given a task with a specific topic about education that you will have to talk about 1 to 2 minutes. If you wish to make notes, I'll give you 1 minute. And you need to describe a teacher who was influenced you. You should say who the teacher is or was, what subject the teacher taught, how the teacher influenced you, and explain why you remember this teacher. Your 1 minute starts now. Wind, I'd like you to describe a teacher that has influenced you.
Okay, the teacher who influenced me is a math teacher in Islam, and he understand, and he's also very funny at the math lesson. And I remember him because he can make my time at high school more funny, and became the time can I, I can forward in the future. Okay.
Oh, wait, let's proceed to speaking part 3. How important is education for the development of the country?
I think education has the important role in the development of my country, because of a country, because education teach the the worker or the people who work in the future became more intelligent, and then they can uh, have their country to develop technology, which is very important for the country. For example, in Vietnam, fund in for for some people in my country learn very good, and go to and go abroad in American. Then they come back to Vietnam to develop my country.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of online education?
I think the advantages of online education is you can study everywhere and anywhere when you have a phone and internet. And online education can contain much more students than offline education. But I think the disadvantages of it is for some poor people, they don't have enough money to buy technology things like smartphone and computer. They can study online. They can join the online education, or for some don't have the internet, so that they can study online too.
Do you think children should have homework? Why not?
I think children should have homework because they need time to play and explore more to explore more to have them to read it, to have them can 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 forget the time they try, and I think this also have the children more time to spend with their family.
Do you think it is good to have exam in school?
Yes, Yes, I think it's good to have exam in the school because the exam so that your disadvantages in that subject and it can show what you know after a long time study. For example, the 15, 15 minute 15-minute exam at school or last yes last 10 exam at school.
Okay, that I think is so much wind. We win. There were some few grammars that are misused. Work on that wind. It's the simplest one. The simplest one. The harm act. I go to. I don't think so. I don't think you were asked what kind of school did you go when you were a child? I go to. I went to. Also the use of have and has. Have is used for?
What have
Yes.
I
You say my country have some.
have no has
Don't forget about that. That's a very simple one. When you have good points of answers, actually in speaking part 3, you were able to answer most questions. But you were having second thoughts about it. Why do I know that? Because you were thinking a lot. But those were actually good points. You answered some good points, but you were not able to push everything. Like you simply stop because you think that's already the point. Expand. Okay? Your answer in speaking part 3, number 3 is actually quite good because you're the only one here in the class who disagreed on that. With I appreciate it because most of them they agree on that because the reason they also give the reason about it. But your reason was quite not convincing for me that your answer that you don't agree with that thought. So just make sure whenever you answer, your answer coincides or it is connected to your answer. You may you tried, but it's just that the point isn't pointed. Okay? Do you get that point? Okay. You're good. You're actually good at answering the question. It's just that we make sure that you're being able to expand, give support, give reasons to your answers. Okay? And I've seen that you're confident enough to answer some questions, which is good enough. In general, Wind, for your fluency and coherence, you were able to answer some of the some of the questions smoothly and naturally. It's just that you're having second thoughts. Okay, expand. Your ability to organize, you're able to organize your ideas, but once again, expand. Lexical resources, you're able to use some good vocabularies. Not excellence, but good vocabularies there. And for grammatical range and accuracy, you're able to use simple, compound, and complex ones. It's just that there are some misused vocabularies that you need to work on that as well. For the pronunciation, I haven't listed anything here, but I think there are just few words that were mispronounced. But I think you can work on that as well. Can you?
Yes, no.
You still have 2 minutes to discuss. That started speaking again. Thank you so much. No break time. Because you're already done with it. What's no book? I know, I'm sorry. We're just going to discuss vocabulary today. Keep all your phones. You already have this? We'll have vocabulary today, everyone. We have the white copy of this one. Vocabulary. Who else doesn't have photocopy? Heather, do you want? Sorry, do you have yours? Okay, everyone, before that, let's have a quick talk first. Now, for warm up, wait for me. Now, I'll be listing some words on the board. Now I have listed here words on the board.
Now, I'd like you to identify which part of speech these words are. Especially, but before that, can we pronounce these words correctly? Everybody say capacity. Everybody say capacity.
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 Method.
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 Reaction.
Reaction.
Acquire.
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 Focus.
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 Process.
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 Retain.
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 Research.
Research.
Now let's identify which part of speech these words are. Now, capacity, what is it? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Capacity. A noun. Okay? It's a noun. How about a method? A noun. How about a reaction? A noun. How about acquire?
A noun.
Yes, both verb and noun. How about focus? A verb. How about process? A verb. How about research? A retain. Good job. It's a verb and a noun. How about research? It's a verb. Good job, everyone. Now, everyone, I'd like you to proceed on your vocabularies. Now, the language of learning are the words below nouns, verbs, or both. So we already identified those. Now, I'd like you to match the words above with the definitions. There are definitions for the words at the both nouns and verbs. Now, I'd like you to do this activity for only 3 minutes. Do not use your phone for this one, okay? Just try to read carefully and understand. 33 minutes starts now. One minute. Okay, let's answer now, everybody. Number one, to remember an information. To remember information is it what? Remember. Retain. When we say remember information, it's retain. I could still retain the information that was given to me by my teacher last meeting. So I could still remember, okay? Next one. Response to something. Reaction like that. I reacted. That's my reaction to you. Reaction. A response to something. Reaction. Next one. The thing that people pay attention. Pay attention. Focus. But is it a verb or a noun? A noun. Next one. To gain knowledge or a skill. What? It's to gain knowledge or skills. Acquire. I need to acquire this skill because I need this when I work as a teacher. Okay, acquire something that you need to learn. Next one is someone's ability to do something. Exactly, it's capacity. He has the capacity to do this. Capacity. Next one, the activity of finding out information about something. Research, but is it a noun or a verb? Verb? A noun. Activity, it's an activity of finding something information. Next, to give when. Next, to give special attention on something. Focus. It's a verb. She needs special. She needs to focus in class. Next one. A series of actions that are done in order to achieve a result. A process. It's a process, but is it a verb or a noun? Noun. A planned way of doing something. Planned way. It's already planned. It's method. Method. Next one. To take in and think about information. To take in and think about an information. What? Research? No. To take in and think about, think only. It's process. It's a verb. To study something in detail, especially to discover new facts and or test new ideas. It's no. Study something in detail. know.
What?
What? To study something in detail, especially to discover new facts.
Okay.
Research, very good. It's a verb. Now choose the correct option in italic to complete the sentences. 1 to 5, I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, let's answer now. Number 1. It is impossible to blank everything you hear in a lecture, but taking notes can help. Acquire or retain? Retain. Good job. Some students prefer to use visual as a blank of learning. Method. If you want to blank effectively, you should remove all distractions. Focus. Controversial ideas can cause people to have widely different blank reactions. Some areas of the mind are unexplained and will need further blank. Research. Now for collocation, don't forget about that. Collocation is about words that comes naturally. Now, complete the text with the verbs below to make a verb plus a noun collocation. There is one verb you do not need to use. I'll give you 3 minutes for this. Collocation, verb plus noun, okay? Collocations are words that comes naturally. Your 3 minutes starts now. Which word match with intelligence? Which word match with intellectual? Which word match with information? Which word connects with his attention and research? Two minutes. 1 minute. Okay, let's answer now. Number 1. Don't forget that this is a verb noun collocation. So child prodigies are young people who lack intelligence. Ha! Achieve, study, demonstrate. Demonstrate intelligence. Demonstrate and intelligence are collocated words that are actually naturally collocated to each other. At a very early age, such as children probably do not have secret study method in order to blank intellectual skills. Achieve intellectual skills. Rather, they probably have an innate ability to blank information. Process information. Kim Ong-yoon, considered by many to be the smartest man alive today, could read in 4 languages by the age of 4. So he then blanked his attention, focused his attention on the mathematics. He grind his PhD in physics by the age of 15. And during his time also started blank research at NASA. Conducting research, not study research. He conducted research. Now, read the text and underline the verb and adverb. Okay, I think you already know what an adverb is. An adjective and noun collocation in this growing popularity of apps. You already know what an adverb, right? Okay. How about, yes, this is very easy. Just read and underline. I'll give you 5 minutes for this. Your 5 minutes starts now. Shh. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. Three minutes.